someone who can
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Best in Slot here with a mod spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at Skyrim 40,000, a mod that incorporates Warhammer 40,000 stuff into the Skyrim universe. At the moment it's armour and races, but there are plans to add weapons and jetpacks and quests and all this stuff. It's going to be a big Warhammer-y type thing, because frankly there aren't enough Space Marines in Skyrim as it is. That is the one problem I have with the game. So this mod is available over at Skyrim Nexus and Steam. I will link the Skyrim Nexus one in the description. It is by They Call Me Q, with help from Zeju and Akindane, I believe. Not help, but they made some of the assets that have then gone into this mod, basically. So, what is it? Well, let's have a look. You need to go to a blacksmith forge. And if you go down to Misk, Space Marine armor, very cool. As you can see, the armor jumps around a bit on the description page. There are a few bugs with this mod at the moment. I'm sure they're all going to get worked out in the future. The maker of the mod is clearly quite ambitious with their plans. But there's so many types of Space Marines you can make. You've got Black Templars, you've got Blood Ravens, you've got Khorne Berserkers, you've got all this crap which is irrelevant. That's different mods. Salamanders, Space Wolves, and the classic Ultramarines. So we're going to go ahead and get some Black Templar armor. At the moment it does just require gold and the stuff's a little overpowered, they've admitted that. But it's not really a big deal, you know, you're a Space Marine in Skyrim's world, you're going to be overpowered anyway. And eventually there's going to be sort of more requirements, I assume. But at the moment it's a case of making sure the armor all works perfectly. Let's just get rid of some stuff here so I'm not overweight. Making sure the armor all works and that it looks good in game, which, you know, it really does. It really does. It looks awesome. They look very much like the Dawn of War 2 models, or Dawn of War 1 at least, but how cool is that? One sec, I'm gonna TFC. There we go, we can get a nice... Let's take the UI off as well. Oh, that's not... Oh well. Oh, it's not that. Sorry. Apologies. TM. There we go.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
How cool is that?
Blade can barely cut
I mean, okay, guys, I get that it's not lore friendly per se, but it looks really cool. And you know, if you've ever had the fantasy of being a Space Marine wandering around, that wasn't one of the many terrible Space Marine games. Although Warhammer 40k Space Marine wasn't bad. Well, now you can do it in Skyrim. And eventually, like I said, it's going to be far more convoluted. There's going to be a lot more stuff in there, and there'll be a lot more you can do. It's going to be a very cool mod, and at the moment the armor just looks fantastic in my opinion. So there's that. There's all the armor, and you can upgrade this as well at the forge. But there's also a race which has custom sort of racial powers that are all based upon implants and stuff. I'm going to show you that now.
Who are you?
So here we are on the character creation screen at the start of the game. Also we've got all our default races. Wait for it. It's a Space Marine with no armor. So yes, clearly that's a little bit bugged, but as you can see it's got a custom, I believe that's Breton maybe? Or is it Imperial? I think that's an Imperial, the face design. But as you can see it's got a custom description, and they've got an absolute ton of different little implants and stuff, and as far as I can tell the armor should work for most of you. It's just a little bugged on mine. You know, it's quite a complicated mod. There's going to be a few problems, but the guy clearly is putting a lot of work into this. I recommend you all go try it out, give it a shot, and yeah, eventually it'll be perfecto and it'll be absolutely awesome, and there's going to be Space Marine quests and we can go around shooting people just like Skyrim was intended. Thank you for joining me, guys. I will leave a link to that in the description. I really do recommend you go try it out just for the cool armor. Just stick it on a mannequin in your home if nothing else. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. Please do like, comment, subscribe. It helps massively. It makes the days so much better. And major love, as always. I shall see you in the next video, guys. Cheers. Bye.